Welcome back to BSG. It's me, Dan, back again for a bit of GT sport, and today I'm trying for the first time ever the GT1 class, and I've gone for the Bugatti again, the Bugatti VGT. So see how I get on. I struggled in the last video with Bugatti, but I thought I'll give this one a go again. We're at the famous Brands Hatch. Has a long history, and it's very local to us, just down the road actually. So myself, been here quite a few times. So looking forward to driving around this. So as we go down the Brabham Straight, coming into Paddock Hill Bend. Oh, and Harry the Beast has thought about, do you know what, I'm just going to push him out of the way. Going up into Druids. And Janis Folos, I don't think that's his name, Frenchman's been punted off by a Banky Englishman. And we're going down into Surtees, and it's looking a bit... Oh, and Nino the Italian's off as well. Oh, some real shenanigans up there. Someone's off. Oh, I've taken a hit. Oh my god, and I'm off as well. I think it was that Englishman in 6th, 3J. Felt the need to push his way through, I think, there. And that was not a very pleasant move, and time penalties should be dished out. Cool. There's 4 of us coming down into this corner. Oh, and Omer, the Irishman's got it wrong, and Nino's going up the inside of me. Oh, I'm on the grass a little bit. It's still very, very tight coming around here. Oh my god! And then, there's about 4 of us off. The Irishman's gone, the Spaniard's gone. I think there was some Norwegian off there as well. There was just complete carnage coming around Sheehan's. And up into Clark Corner again. Oh, Omar's got a little bit wrong, and I'm up the inside and I'm through. So what a messy start. I've somehow still kept 9th place where I started. Oh, and he's coming back at me. Coming into Paddock Hill Bend. He's got me. Oh no. Run up to Druids, and I'm up the inside and I'm round again. Oh, and Yanko, the Spaniard, some right dirty shenanigans going on at the start of this race. Everyone is pushing everyone out of the way. It's absolute filth. Oh, what a move. Oh, I'll let him have that. He absolutely palmed. Oh, and the something Englishman has just got it wrong, and remarkably I've actually gained a place after all this messy start to the race. So coming around into Hawthorns and just trying to chase down the guy that, well, it was quite a clean move. He nailed me well. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, Sheehan's has claimed me again. Oh, and the Dutchman's completely lost it in the background. Cabu, I didn't get the full name. And Angry by Choice, the Norwegian, is right up behind me now. So after 2 laps, it's been absolutely dreadful, not just from me but from everyone. But somehow I've still managed to keep myself gaining positions. Oh, someone's off there. Oh, I think he's quit out. It was a mystical disappearance. Nice shot of Druids there. Come around. As we come down Druids into the Graham Hill Bend. And Angry by Choice still right behind me. Coming into Surtees again. And I'm keeping myself going. And hard power down the Pilgrim's Drop. It's a big long straight. It goes into Hawthorn Bend. And Angry by Choice is still right behind me. Oh, I've touched the grass there. Oh, I'm a bit wide in Hawthorns, and he's gone up the inside of me. And Angry by Choice has yet again nailed me. Try and tuck in behind him as we go down the Derek Minter Straight. And into the Westfield Bend. And the Dingley Dell. It's my favourite. The Dingley Dell. So we've gone past all that and just gone round Sterling. Going down Clearaways. And I've got that Janis Folos behind me who got punted off at the beginning. So he's all over the back of me. So because of such a messy start, I'm going to be going for a no pit stop race. Oh my god, and he's hit me up the arse and I'm off. Absolute filth by the Frenchman. So I've been lost even more time. So yeah, no pit stop race is probably the best option right now. So I'm going to have to watch the tyre wear, because there's tyre wear on this as well, and I'm just going to have to try and gain some positions that way, because it's been an absolute nightmare start. Like, I've been pushed into walls, I've made mistakes, it's just pure messiness. But yes, so going back to the local track, I've been here many a times. I've seen the British Touring Car Championships, World Superbikes. I've also seen the DTM as well. I've seen quite a few races around this track. Usually I'd be sitting on Paddock Hill Bend. That was our usual spot. We used to sit there because always the action, like off the start and obviously round the first corner, you always get people overtaking on that corner. But it's a lovely track. It's got a lot of history. Obviously used to hold Formula 1 championships as well. Last British driver to win at Brands Hatch was Nigel Mansell in 1986. So well done to the pungent accent, handlebarred moustache man that is Nigel Mansell. It's a shame they didn't do Formula 1 races here anymore, but you can kind of... I think the location of it would be too much for a Formula 1 race. It would need a hell of a lot of policing and parking, and it's not the most biggest of areas where Brands Hatch is based. But it's a sensational track, as you can see. Like, you get your fast straights and your complex corners. So as I've been talking, I'm just trying to catch up to Janos Valora again, and he's trying to just keeping himself at bay at the moment. I've got a 13.3 second gap between me and Skywalker, so that's not bad. It's just if I don't make any mistakes. But I've been finding with this Bugatti, I feel like I probably won't drive a Bugatti again, because the one in the, I think it was it GT2 I did? Maybe it was GT4, I'm not sure. Couldn't remember, sorry. But I found that handling on that pretty bad. And it's the same with this, it's a bit clumpy, like it's not as fluid as you'd like. I mean, the car looks sensational, but the handling, you just get it, the braking slightly wrong, and you go a little bit wide. It gives you a little bit of understeer and oversteer, and it's not something that I like. Well, I mean, obviously I can adapt to it, but I felt like I was very tentative around some of the tighter corners on this track, as you've seen in the first few laps. Like, I've not been very fluid. At the moment, it's going quite fluid. I'm just getting into it, but for me, the Bugattis were a bit not anchored down enough of their aero. Not like the other cars that people are driving. What I like, the Le Mans kind of style cars that have got a lot of downfalls. Oh, I'm on the grass. Oh wow, and there I go, in the wall. More time lost. So I'm 31.5 seconds behind the leader, and I don't feel like I'm going to catch him. Pit stops are just starting now. I just saw 3J going in. As we go back onto the straight, to the Brabham straight. Let's see if we can pass him in the pit stops. No, but we have passed Janos Valora though. Oh, and I've gone off a Paddock Hill Bend. I'm straight in the dirt. So going up to Druids again. And Janos Valora is not far behind again. I just saw a glimpse of him as we was going around Druids there. Going onto the Cooper straight. Just trying to minimise the gap really at the moment, because it's all about me not stopping now and just trying to gain as many positions as I can as we bomb down the straight. So I mean, if people are regular watchers to these videos, then welcome back. I appreciate you coming by and watching the Gran Turismo videos that I'm doing at the moment. Of course, obviously, like feedback, and if you want to see a particular car used in the race, then by all means whack it in the comments, or visit us at Instagram We're Box Down Games at Instagram as well. You can comment on the pictures there and let us know what cars you want. Also have Twitter, what is Beast Down Gamers. So again, just it's just general feedback. I mean, I don't mind racing anything. So if people want to see me race different cars, then let me know, and then I can do the videos for you. And of course, if you do like it, we always ask. A subscribe would be great. At the end of the day, we're all here to help one another out. But of course, if you're not a fan of the videos, then I don't expect you to like it. But if you do enjoy it, by all means, please send us a subscribe. We would love it. And we also are currently on Mixer streaming as well, certain games. So by all means, come and check us out. Our gamer tags are our Mixer names. And we also have the Box Down Gamer channel as well at Mixer. So back to the race. At the moment, there's not really much happening, as you can see. Apart from I've just gone straight off at Sheehan's again. It's a bit of a bogey corner. Oh, and Yannis Flora's caught right back up to me. He's hunting me down. Let's see if he rams me off. He's getting very close, I must admit. As we go on to Brabham again. And up we go. Into Paddock Hill bend again. And oh, he's gone off. He's overcooked that. And I say see you later. As I got Pilgrim's Rise into Druids. So that worked out well. It was gaining on me very quickly. And obviously he stopped. So he's going to be on fresher tyres than me as well. So that's giving me a bit of breathing space as I go around. The leader's well gone. The man from the Czech Republic, he absolutely left me. But I think the problem with this race was the first lap as well. I was majorly nerfed off in the first exchanges, and then I've kept making mistakes at Sheehan. I've gone off there a couple of times. I've been off at Paddock Hill Bend, and I'm just not finding this car very fluid. And also, it's the first time I've ever. Oh, see, I'm off again. It's the first time I ever drove the GT1 class cars. I've not even played. I've never raced them in single player either, so I've not had the chance really to get to grips with how they handle. I think qualifying I did 2 laps, and that's why I only qualified 9th. So I didn't really have much time to practice around this track with this car before I got into the race. So it's kind of my fault as well, but I'm learning. I'm still really enjoying the game. I mean, I'm loving the online aspect. I was a big doubter of it at the beginning. I thought, you've made Gran Turismo, but you've made it like online based mainly. But it seems to flow quite well. Like, it's just a shame. I feel I feel grieved by penalties in certain races that I've done, and I feel like other people, like the previous video you watched, where the person kept cutting the chicane at Monza. I felt he should have had a hatful of penalties, but when I actually finished behind him, he didn't have any penalties. So that was a bit frustrating. It's a bit frustrating I've not yet won a race. Doesn't look like that. Doesn't think the winless streak's going to end here either, unless there's a major miracle between now and the end of the race. Because it's very hard to win on this. I think if you're a pole sitter, it's a different mindset, as I probably previously mentioned. You're at the front, less pressure. Yeah, you're not playing catch up. If you're at the back, see, I've just gone up to 5th. Angry by Choice has just pitted, so beautiful. So we've gained 4 places from a horrendous mess at the beginning, and I'm catching up to 4th. But yes, as I was saying, it's hard to win when you're playing catch up. If you're playing catch up, you're trying to reduce the time and be as quick as you can, and if you're pushing yourself too much, you're just going to go off the track. Whereas in the leads, you've just got to keep it clean. So I've gone wide there, saw myself going wide, coming up to the back marker. So yeah, I will keep plugging on. I will get a win eventually. I can't believe the first ever race I did online, it was at Suzuka Indy. One make was in the RX 7s, I think. Might have not been the RX 7, Don't quote me, I can't remember. But I won it. I got pole position and I won. Ever since then, like, oh, another mistake. Ever since then, it's just been. Oh, he's gone off as well. What's he doing? Oh, he's gone completely off. Oh dear. But yeah, ever since then, it's just been a case of that I've done well in races and I've progressed from where I've qualified, but I've never actually won. Oh, the 4th place, man. Chewy Moon's made a right mistake coming on to the last lap. So on the last lap, Chewy Moon's having a lot of trouble. I don't know if his tyres are gone or what's happening. I'm going to go and try and nail him into Druids. Oh, I've gone up the inside arm. Too tentative. Not enough aggression. And Chewy Moon's got away with it as we go down. And trying to catch him up again. And he's got the legs on me now. And Yanis Valoris again from nowhere. The Frenchman has made so many mistakes and he keeps catching up to the back of me. Oh, the Greek driver there's made a mistake. I've gone through him. As we fly down, the Pilgrims drop into Hawthorns. I'm trying to chase True Moon down, but he seems to have the measure of me at the moment. So we're just going to go around a Westfield bend. Go into my favourite. Oh, Yanis Valoris has gone. Go down the old Dingley Dell. Go down the old Dingley Dell into Sheehan's. I've done Sheehan's great. Coming into Sterling. And Cherry Moon's got me. So go down Clearways, heading down to Clark Curve. I don't feel like this is where he made a mistake last time. He's not. He's kept it all together. And well done to Michael Percival, the Czech Republic man. He's absolutely smashed it. I finished 5th. I'm mildly happy with that considering what happened. You know. I gained 4 places from where I qualified. Just finished a long way behind the leader. Should have potentially could have had a better race if I hadn't had trouble at the beginning. But the 919 Hybrid smashed it. So thanks for checking the video out again. Hope you liked it, and I will be looking forward to seeing you again. And goodbye now, guys. Bye bye.